Drink up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
Jesus fucking Christ, Robert, we've only just started. Well, we hadn't even started yet. But that's fine. Hello. Also, Fal. Mwah. There we go. How's everyone doing tonight? God, it's quiet. I don't know what I was expecting people to actually respond to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, I hope everyone's doing all right. We're back with Dragon Age. I need to, first things first, we will go into the game screen. Then I need to make sure that everything is... Dragon Age Origins. Game capture. I'm about to try and beat Malenia in Elden Ring, so please wish me luck and may the Lord have mercy on my sanity. I have no idea who or what that is, but I'm assuming that that's going to be hard. So good luck, Robert. We'll be here to rant to if you absolutely fail and suck. Right, let's go into the game. Probably one of the hardest bosses in recent gaming history. See, this is why you need a story mode. Makes it so much more fun. Why am I so yellow? Oh, papa. Lighter. Less glow, less brightness. Will that help? Ah, exposure may be also off. That will also help. Ooh, God, that's bad now. Give me a sec. Oof. Let's put that back on. Put that back on. Wait, maybe that, no. Why do I... What the f... Okay, let me just quickly go back to the screen. Now I don't... Here, now I'm cold. Oh well, this'll do. Game. Hi Kakash. I'm doing good. I was getting some tea ready. I'm sitting at... It's sitting at the moment. I thought you said I'm sitting, and I was like, good for you. So am I. Oh, I'd love some tea, but that would require going downstairs. You're positively glowing, baby. Aww. Oh, right. That's why I suddenly remembered we saved here so we could instantly turn this quest in.
You have returned.
I am numbing on pizza and casually playing some Wear Cleaner. Oh, I forgot to have a look at that, Fal. Remind me after stream. So I was just checking my sound is very loud. Sometimes I need to suffer a little to put things into perspective. Look, Robert, if you want to suffer, like, I'd love to make you suffer. Like, you know, you don't have to play a game for that. I'll do it, happily. I'm dreading the next cup out of prepared tea bags, so I'll have to bag some more later. Do you bag your own? Like, do you use, like, fresh tea leaves stuff? What's it called? I'm already watching your stream. Jeez. Well, I should have pushed you off that bouncy castle. Is there any chance you have news of Denya? I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
You had a chance. Yeah, I did, didn't I? See, you know what's very sad about Dragon Age now? If she had just given in to her wolf and joined the pack, she would probably be alive right now. Show Marie how first-degree murder looks like. Yeah, I know. I should... I'm gonna just have to find someone else to show her that. Empty tea bags, that is. I got loose leaf with tea bags to put them in. Yeah, I know what kind of tea bags you mean. It's too much effort. I just get my my bags of Yorkshire. No, I don't use Yorkshire tea anymore. What do I use these days? I'm an old grey kind of girl. Valthek didn't show up, so yeah, Valthek's... He's a scaredy cat. Oof. Hi, Kitaro. Yeah, Robert, don't get me started. I swear he didn't have a headache.
Drink up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
I'm willing to bet on that he did not have a headache. I love Voltec, don't get me wrong. But, yeah. Voltec's also a pussy boy. He was just too afraid to meet me. I don't know, can't be sure, man's been suffering a little. I mean, he's got you as a best friend, so, you know. He should just fap if he has a headache. Exactly, get that blood going. She gave me her scarf.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
I can't fap if I have a headache. Get someone to fap for you. You know. Hand job you or blow job. You know what I mean. She died from the curse. Zathrian told you the truth. She was a werewolf just as you suspected.
So I was right.
Is he really fapping? I don't know. Drink water first. Coconut water is even better. But yes, water. Lots and lots of water. Not like me drinking iced tea. Like granulated iced tea. But it's yummy. She died, Athras, but not before she sent her love.
Yes.
Are you drinking powder? It's like instant tea drink stuff. They sell it at Lidl.
As I promised. Now I should go and make
I remember growing up with this.
I must mourn my wife as is proper.
But then like a year ago, I got some just because I wanted to try it again. And oh my god, it's too good. Probably not good for me, but it's very tasty. When I was 16, I found it delicious. I mean, I'll admit, I have every so often grabbed a few granules and, you know, ate it. It's like a sweet. God of the Crafts. Ooh, new codex. Right. So.
Let us pray to the creators, Lethaline. All-Father, may you forgive our part.
Okay, I don't care. Any more question here? Oh,
Would our sons
have we
and
got...
daughters have died if not for our pride? Valentin.
I'm not gonna open these chests anymore because she shouted at me last time. Let's see if we can help this animal now.
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you? I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Examine.
And? What do you think?
Ah.
I am
I
glad you
truly
attempted it
cannot
regardless.
tell. Try to calm the Hala. I don't think I can make a difference to this animal, but you know.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming anymore around you.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'll be
kind of
back.
you to try.
Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Well, that's the only quest we have left here. So let's get the heck out of here. Which way? This way? Yes. And then this way. And well, we've just got the dwarves left. There we go.
You are not religious, yes? You do not believe?
I do, to some extent. It does not govern my life, however. Why do you ask?
Just listen to conversation.
Oh, nothing. You are just a very good person, and it shows.
Oh,
And
I've
I
heard
thought
this
at
before.
first you were religious, like some of them.
Let's go to party camp first. See if we can bone a little bit. You know. Because we like it.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What did you find?
Not what I expected.
And now I have my
had
tea.
hoped
Life
for
is
a
good.
collection of her spells.
You need
a
your
map
tea in the
of
morning,
power that she
Kakash.
commands. But this is not it.
Yeah, you look disturbed.
Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings.
What are you
disturbs
drinking?
me. Here,
Iced tea.
in great detail.
We just had a
Jennifer
conversation about this
explains the
granulated
means by
iced tea.
which She has survived for
I guess it is
centuries.
morning. For you, it is technically morning, yeah? Let me guess. She drinks blood,
That
eats
is
children.
closer to the truth than you might think.
Is it icy or Long
Jennifer has
Island
raised many
iced?
daughters over her
Oh,
long
I wish it
lifetime.
was Long Island
There are
iced tea.
stories of these many witches of the wild.
I probably should not be
out
drinking on
chasing
stream though.
legends.
At least not
Yet I have never seen
on the
a
night
one,
before
and
work.
always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
So why would she risk sending
not
you with
know.
me?
Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
God. And so what do
There
you
is
intend
only
to do
one
about this?
possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty
This is a
sack
DLC, isn't
waiting
it?
to be filled. Flemeth must
Not that
be
we
slain,
can kill
and I need
Flemeth,
your
but...
help to do it.
Or is this main quest? Is this like a follower mission thing? As for me, I'm drinking chai. Ooh, I love a good chai latte. Well, not... Yeah, chai latte. Perhaps you should talk to her about it
What would
first.
that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
Oh. Are you going to bed?
How do you know?
What else would you be doing in here?
Be messing about.
Be messing about? That sounds about right. Come here, give me a cuddle. Oh, you want to see yourself in the camera? Is that it? My beautiful girl. Alright, give me a kiss.
Mommy.
Stop looking at yourself. You vain little creature.
Yeah. No more. No more. No more.
Now kiss. I love you.
I don't like it. Yeah.
Then wash your hands in a minute.
Thank you.
Good night, monkey girl. Love you, miss you. She's a monster. Right, why do you need
Because
my
if
help?
she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
Kill Flemeth, isn't
It
that a
may
little
seem
extreme? I
so.
mean, it's not, but...
If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have.
I mean,
If
I
do not
understand
act on
that.
what I know, then more the fool am I.
Very
Then
well.
what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Sounds like you want someone to do your dirty work. I'll see what I can
I
do.
am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner
This lady
it
gave
will
me
set my mind
some
at ease.
sus vibes. I mean, yeah. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? You know, kill Flemeth. So be it. Right. Can I just have a look?
Anything I can do for you?
Let me see your wares. I wanted to buy something. I just can't remember right now what it was. Oh. Lyrium, we don't need any of that. Ooh, that's pretty. These are all free. Manual Ranger. Alright, I'm gonna buy that. No. I'm just trying to find the right button. Did it? No. No. Nope. Okay. I don't think I can change that at the moment. Right. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize we had them in camp with us. Alright, we need the dwarves. Let me first talk to my love.
Something you need, my dear?
I'd like to discuss something.
We're in camp. Now's as good as...
Let's kiss.
Aha! I see talking isn't quite what you had in mind. Got it.
Sorry, I just needed my my daily dose of Alistair kisses. Ah! I'm just... Don't mind me. Alright, we gotta do that again because I didn't see it.
Well... Aha! I see talking...
There we go. Don't mind me, just, you know. It's Alistair. What do you expect of me? Okay, I didn't mean to do that.
Indeed.
We need, I guess, to go kill Flemeth.
Sucking face, the game.
Ah, Yeti. I love to suck some face. Where is this? Oh, it's here. Ah, yay, a battle. Probably. I'm assuming. Oh, what's this?
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tychus our
Is this a Superman? This hunk of rock fell from the sky, perhaps the lost remnant of another world far off in the sky. If you can find a smith with the skill to temper it. Okay. Keep going. My hair is itchy. Need to wash it tomorrow. I washed it yesterday, so it's not like... Right. Save. Hello, Flemeth.
Return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
I've come to talk, nothing more.
How interesting. Speak
That man that's ready to throw
You
some
have
steaks
come
in the
far,
barbecue and crack
and I
open
am nothing
a cold
if not
ones with me.
hospitable.
That is saying it kindly, because I think whatever he was going to throw on the barbecue, I mean, he looked more like he was going to throw a certain child on the barbecue, but you know. Is it true you intend to take Morgan's body?
Oh, I do like that. Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
I just want the
She
truth.
says, as if it were nothing. No, no. Far better the lie. Far better the comfort of blankets and shadows and a mother's love. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
You think she will believe that?
What we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
And what happens to you?
Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
Right. Do we kill her, or do we let her live?
It's far easier this way, don't you think? The lies are always more fun.
Yes, fun. Tricking Morgan. Oh, who am I kidding? That does sound fun.
Not killing Morrigan's mother. That is the more noble choice, right? Right?
A tangled web you weave, Warden. I hope it's for good cause.
The book
Why
is
does
inside
Wynne
the
look
hut,
like that?
with notes and spells enough to make even Morrigan blush with delight. You and I will not meet again. That I guarantee.
Wait, why did they disapprove? Because I didn't kill her? I thought...
Change your mind already? I changed knickers less quickly.
I mean, I'm gonna kill her. I'm afraid I need to kill you
It is
now.
a dance poor Flemeth knows well.
I am not against sparing
Let
the
us
lead.
see if she remembers the steps. Come, she will...
I changed my mind. I'm gonna reload because I do not... you know, I'm a scum saver. No one's ever... I never claimed any different. But I don't like the fact that I got unhappy.
Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Speak then. You have come.
Isn't true.
Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old...
I just wanted to...
Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy.
And what happens to
It would be
you?
interesting to see what she does with her freedom.
You think she
We
will believe that?
what we
No, forget
say.
it.
What will it be then?
Now
is a
you die.
dance Poor Flemeth knows well.
But not against killing her either. We'll do it.
The steps. Come, she will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Why does Wynne look like that?
Look at the size of that thing! This should be...
That's fine. That's fine.
Enough.
Why is she not doing anything? I mean, I'm not gonna complain that she's not doing anything, but...
Time for some fun.
Oh, there we go.
Let's fight it your time!
Ah, that was bad. Average Scourge Beast Queen fighting 76.
Let's get started. Now we're going to the... On your guard!
I need to say change 50 save.
I need healing!
Oh! I clicked this. Why are they also not helping? I only just now realized that they were not fighting. Okay. I come here with this.
Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Speak then. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Morrigan wishes my grimoire. Take shame. What will it? It is a dance.
Don't fight the bitch. Also first.
See if
why
she
not?
Remembers the steps.
I mean, it's too late. I just start. I mean, it's not too late, but
what she takes. I'd have it no other
Liliana and Wynn did not like it when I fight her and find out. Okay, well, I'm fighting her and find out. Why are they not coming?
Time for some fun!
Jesus.
Time for a little cleanup. Right.
Why am I...
Let's get started. You're mine! Right.
See, I wasn't doing too bad the first round.
No, quarter!
Why are they not fighting? Is that it? That's why.
On it.
My tactics literally say archer, so why am I not?
I need healing. As you wish. How about you?
For fuck's sake, Wynn. You're useless. Disregard my comment about Scourge Beast Screen Fight. Your allies are being of questionable. I feel like I was better off when they weren't helping. Maybe Alistair is just super squishy.
Let's get started. Desperation is an ugly perfume. This should be easy. All right, that's all it is then. Stay still. Come and get it.
Oh, 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 oh.
This should be easy enough.
It's okay. Come on, get up, Liliana. Okay, well, we're not doing a very good job, are we? I forgot. I was like healing. I was like, why am I not healing? Tactical view. Scroll backward. Huh. Low loss save. Alright, so Christopher, tell me why.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays. Oh, speak then. You have come far, and I am nothing
can just
if not hospitable.
Yes, I know we can. I know, but that would be lying to Morrigan. And Liliana and Wynn did not like that.
Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretches? Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as... It would be interesting to see what... We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
I'm gonna give it one more try.
What will it be then?
One more try. Oh. Win. Heal under 50. No. Can I like self? Because mana or stamina. Can I not tell her to like drink a potion? No. Okay. Oh, doesn't matter. Oh, stop grabbing your fucking weapons every time I go to someone else. Useless, both of them. It's fine, I don't need anyone else.
Show me what you've got.
Okay, I do. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. She just hands it. I know she just hands it. Oh wait, you are. You just said that. I thought you were saying it again. Fuck it.
At last found someone willing to dance. Speak then. You have come far. Let us skip right to the end.
What do you
Morrigan
propose?
wishes my grimoire. Take it as a trophy. Tell her.
Okay, fuck it.
Not
a tangled web you weave.
The book is you.
They're not approving of it. I blame you, Christopher.
On it.
This game. Combat sucks. Why are you frozen? I know what I was going to get from buying it. Robes of possession. That is some questionable AI. Everything's questionable in this game. Okay. Let's go then. Camp.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier.
You mean when you collapsed? Yes, you had me quite worried.
Something happened to me at the tower before you came along. You spoke to Petra, did you not? She told you I saved her from a demon. I did, but I did not survive that encounter.
But you're standing right here.
Fully. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will.
So I
and
tend
left
to never
me
use
drained.
AI on party
Took everything
members
I had
in
to
anything
defeat it.
turn-based.
And when I was done,
I
I no
couldn't
longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember
do
my
that.
life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held
Of course,
back
if it's mindless
from
grinding, the AI is
gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp.
I can't imagine having to control everyone.
And warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
So you were never
The
really
Fane contained
completely dead.
spirits, both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be
It's pretty
dead.
easy in turn.
It is
Yeah,
the spirit that is keeping me
turn-based
in this world.
maybe, but I don't
And
tend to
this
play
is
turn-based
not the
games,
way of
Kakash.
things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
How long
I
will
do
the
not
spirit
know.
last?
I can feel when the spirit weakens, so I should have fair warning. But come, let us not talk about this. There is time yet.
Ah, yes. I need to buy some injury kits.
Enchantment?
No, I don't want enchantment done.
If there's anything I...
Where do I find these? Aha. All of them, please. Why do they not sit together? Are there any other injury kits? Not all of it? Grey Warden hand puppet. Okay. Right. So now we are heading. Oh wait, let me. No.
Yes.
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 Morrigan, we gotta talk to her. Oh, I wanna put her in that dress. I wanna see what that looks like. Oh, that looks the exact same. Well, okay then.
I await your command.
Oh, no. Never mind. Do I have it as a present? Is that what? Ah. There we go.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Well, I never actually told her that Flemeth still lives. Like, I never told... I didn't lie to her. I didn't say Flemeth's dead. Except Doggo. Pet. He's very cute.
Honest.
Ah, now. Dwarves.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Dwarves, they're the last ones we still need. Oh yay, more combat. Oh. Can we just start fighting, or?
Cursed creatures!
Why does it keep putting them on hold position?
It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
Ah!
Right. This should be easy enough. Look at this mess! I love it! Excellent!
Oh, is there more? There is some more. Okay, let's loot first. Loot, loot, loot.
Let's get started.
When? Oh well.
Maker preserve us.
Wouldn't be an adventure without some robbing of the dead. Yep, that's... I mean... You know... It's not like they're really human or anything.
That was interesting. And draining.
What was that? Did you summon the spirits?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened.
She's trying to kill herself. Oh, Jesus. So you could kill yourself doing this?
That's certainly conceivable. I suppose
Stop
I
doing
shouldn't
it.
be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
I don't want you exerting yourself.
Promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern
I love
is
Wen.
touching.
She's very lovely. Albeit be it a little bit, you know, reckless with her life. And off. This is spoils of war. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Oh God, excuse me. Yeah. Right, so can I just... What's this one? Off the journey to Orlais. Am I going to Orlais? Oh. Wait, is that DLC? The yellow ones are DLC, aren't they? Pam pam pam.
About time a warning show. Low gain
Everyone's trying to get me dead. Get me dead. Everyone's trying to get me dead.
Fight them back!
some glory.
A little friend! I can see...
Wait, why the hell is Wind dead?
I never liked this part.
Oh my fucking... I hate this game. Why are you not auto leveling? Sure, there was a reason why she was off auto leveling, but it's too late now.
Logain sends his regards.
Let's get started. I love it. That all you've got? Make her preserve us. Defend yourself.
Ooh, that was close. That was very close.
You need help?
That's right. Enough.
As you wish.
Do I really just suck this much though? Like, seriously?
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
This just sends me around. Okay. Let's go talk to the gossips.
Best be careful. Darkspawn are coming.
Okay. I don't really have reference for what competent gameplay is supposed to be, so I can't. I just don't get it. Like, I keep dying all the time.
On it.
And I'm playing on the easiest mode as well.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Previously
Why
owned?
pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy like new for much, much less?
Where do you get like new armor
here
from?
and there.
That
Look,
man's
that's
hair.
really not important.
Yep.
The important thing.
I'm convinced it's in. I mean, it's probably
just as
pre-owned
good
as
what
well.
you'd find at a smithy.
Not right
Come
now.
back.
Probably just, you know,
So,
scalp someone. Is that what it's called?
Right?
I am? That's news. When did that happen?
I just wanted some advice. What should I do if
We've already
I
had
think a woman is
sex.
special and...
You want to woo her? Here's a good tip. You shouldn't question her about her femaleness.
All right, yes, good point.
Why'd you ask? Are you afraid things will not proceed naturally?
Why would they? Especially when I do things like ask women if they're female.
It adds to your charm, Alistair. You're a little awkward. It is endearing.
So I should be awkward. Didn't you just say not to do things like that?
Just be yourself. You do know how to do that, don't you?
All right, forget I asked.
Oh, he's so cute. Right, let's go up, 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 up.
I demand you insult all of Ferelden with your... King Logain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Why have your people retreated? I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Darkspawn's people being kept at gates. Too many different wires are being crossed in my rotten brain. Yeah. I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Loghain is the traitor who killed King Kaelin at Ostagar. It's enough, raise your blade if you're so tough. Run to your false king, the dwarves will not hear him today.
What?
This man is a racism.
Slander.
Yep.
King Loghain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Oh, are we fighting? Oh, nice. Okay, that's fine.
On it. Let's get started. As you wish.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
King Loghain will reward me for this.
Will he? Are you sure about that?
Alright, battle it is then.
For the Grey Warden! Alright, that's it.
Finished.
Yeah. Right, when I'm gonna stop you from using... What does this mean? Right. Not clear. No more attacking. Which I might regret. Dividing and conquering with stopping the mage seems like a competent strat to me. I thought so too. Also, hi Alex. Fuck yeah, every time. Yes, you were definitely first. Totes.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Look at me, I'm so good.
Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
That's something.
Fair journeys, Warden.
Bread.
My presence will be tolerated.
Please, just a bit of... Show some pity for a poor
I mean,
old
I would if I
man.
could.
So what do you think will happen to all those people we left behind in Lothering?
Some of them will find their way to Denerim. Many
Touched.
will
That's
die,
surprisingly
as the
polite for
legend
dwarves.
Don't you wish you could have stayed there? To
Yep.
help more people, I mean.
If the blight isn't stopped, everyone will die. This is the greater good we're serving. Both
I
of
love
us,
listening to their
right
conversations,
here.
I'm sorry.
So it's all right to let some people die for the greater good? I'm not so sure about that.
It's been, at this
felt
point,
bad
probably
reading all
several days, if not weeks, since we've left these people.
You're doing what you must, Alistair. There will be worse to come yet. You will need to steel yourself. You know this.
I've never been very good at that. The steeling myself part. I find it better sometimes to just be a little weak I'm all right with that. Really.
I don't believe you.
I love him.
And either way,
And again, the
it's not as
dwarves of
if
this
any of us
setting
has a
seem
choice.
sophisticated as fuck, like the elves excelling in poverty was from a dwarf, right? No, that was Sten. Surprisingly, that quote. But these dwarves, yeah, I do quite like them compared to some of the other ones. Ooh.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You'll not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Ooh. Well, he's dead. Well then. Fucking knifey. I know, right? Well, I do enjoy me some racism against elves. I shall not partake today. You feeling alright, Kikash?
Have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Can a city function like
That's
this?
why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there. Sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. The true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaper.
It's very judgmental.
The true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Okay. The blood is coming, and I need Orzamar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
I should
yes,
get
you
going.
Should.
Oof, he's a little bit testy.
For tiny people, they certainly build high ceilings.
And
Filda.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Who are you?
My name is Filda, widow of Turok of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened
It was
to him?
5 years ago. He was only a youngster.
I remember this.
He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Did anyone go after him?
Don't want to lose
Don't worry, I'll be back hating elves in an unspecified amount of time. The tea does impede in the practice of piss and in their You shouldn't abandon him.
There is
I'll
no
look.
way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden, that's what we do.
So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good Widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Oh, bless her. Right, we've got that quest. Let's go into every single building. This is a shop, we don't care. Maybe we won't go in every single building. Too much effort. Alright, let's run around. Thank you for the lurk, Alex. I love you. Brother
Baker's
Burkle.
blessing on you, sister.
I didn't think dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permissions do you need?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzamar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
You want me to talk to him for you?
Say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Alright, that's one. Well, that's technically two, I guess. Down to Dust Town. First things first, I'm gonna quickly grab another drink, so be right back.
We'll get plenty for their kid once we cut them out of here.
Poor bastard! Move and parry! Strike and kill! You bastard! Let's end this! Come and get it! Here we go! Push them back!
Let us end this.
Let's grab some glory!
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
Just realized I'm still muted. Sorry. I'm Nicalia, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
These are some rather baby-faced folk. They look both old and young at the same time. Sounds like I wouldn't
As long as you
approve.
keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Gosh darn it. Oh well. I'm not fussed enough.
Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick.
He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Why doesn't your son's father help
Question
you?
I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
That's a bit harsh. Maybe I could
You would
reason
do
with your
that?
family.
But why?
I don't like to see
I
a
cannot
child
offer
suffer.
enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
I'm gonna try. Alright, so what have we got right now? Oh god, I've got a lot already. Suspicious door.
On it.
This door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means of opening it. On closer inspection, there is a small slot concealed in a fold of the stone just big enough for a finger. Look through the slot. You see nothing but blackness. Blackness? Blackness. It's fine. We'll come back at some point, maybe. Right, let's go find someone or what's that? Emporium. Now we're not fussed. We ain't fussed. Right, so first things first. It's the proving. Figures imports. Diamond quarter.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? You look like you're not from around here.
Can I help you?
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
My companion here is a senior enchanter of the Circle.
My lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true
Oh.
you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation and a great responsibility.
We'd be happy to answer any
Someone there
questions.
for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Do you want me to ask them?
Wonderful. My name is Dagger,
Bless
daughter
her.
of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating.
I
You
love
know,
her
the
excitement.
Imperial Magister
It's
Lord
very cute.
Once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child.
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
We've not even got a yes. Oh, it's cute. Right. Mines Commander.
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Why do you need
Don't
patrols?
let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they?
Oh, right, that's the...
We finally have the edge, which I doubt. Or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Actually, they've made their moves on the surface.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
Are the Darkspawn...
Of course not.
Only...
Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders,
Oh.
deep stalkers, and other vermin.
Spiders, always spiders.
Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Will you let me pass?
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesher's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
Okay, right, off we go. To the Diamond Quarter or whatever it was. Nothing back here. Nope. We got this. Bum-ba-dum.
Oh, this is grand. The noble houses do love their luxuries, don't they?
There's a hair in
You
my...
have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
News of the hour. Lord Balin promises radical changes that will offend the ancient paragons. Have our traditions no value?
I guess not.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Nothing.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont's insinuations against Lord Balin reveal the truth. Could Harrowmont be the true cause of King Endrin's death? Shocking allegations.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's go this way
So
first
this
before we
is
go
the
into the
seat of
palace.
king. Except he isn't sitting there at the moment, I suppose.
Tabloids never change. Nope. Chamber of the Assembly. And anything else further on? Does not seem that way. Oh, pretty. Oh, is this where I just came from? Technically down there. Ah, Shaperate.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memory? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate.
How do people just know that I'm a warden? Did you get a good look at him?
He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Guess I'll go and find that in a minute. Orta, what do you want?
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well.
They're all
I'm just doing some
MMORPG role players. They just look over your head and see your site. That's a bad roleplay, Kakash. What kind of
I
research?
was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta, Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
Don't worry, it's LRP should be fine. Oh God. I'm a Grey Warden. I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking, it's almost too much to hope.
Bless her. Alright, next up. Hello, Shaper.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
I would like your permission to open a chantry.
Especially for one so new to our city.
I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
What harm would it be to let him preach?
He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzammar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
Tell me.
We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
How did you lose your
Paragon,
golems?
a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against
I
the
heard this
darkspawn.
earlier on the
One golem
video
was
Chris
worth
was
12
playing.
dwarves in battle. But
Oh no, not
Karadin's
golem.
tide far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
What's a
They are
tide?
to us what a colony is to surfacers.
Where is
At the
Kal
other side of the
Sharok?
old empire. During the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
I mean, I feel like that's fair. It's like basic
I will settle
Orzammar
your mind
again.
if I can, Warden.
What's the difference between an ancestor
All
and a
dwarves who die
paragon?
return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations
I wouldn't blame them for
rises to
being mad at
Paragon.
all.
A
Yeah.
paragon is a dwarf
Exactly.
whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been
It's definitely
born
worthy of the book.
They are venerated as living ancestors. and found
I
in
just
new
imagine
noble
that,
house
like,
forever
just-
bearing their name.
Just being abandoned to fight. Are there any
There is
paragons?
one paragon of this generation, a woman named Branka. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her paragon status.
Impressive.
She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned. We were a great empire,
Oh.
but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems.
It's like
I will settle
basic.
your mind if I can, Warden.
What does the Shaper of
The
Memories
Shaper
do?
guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost Tigs. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad.
I'm sorry to
Your
disturb
presence
you.
here has been
Goodbye.
recorded in-
Yes, it's been recorded, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Poof. Search for the true prophet. Thank you kindly, I appreciate that. It's a donation to the cause. Alright, let's go tell this guy that he can do a chantry. Build a chantry. Start a chantry? Start a chapter of the chantry? Then we'll come back. Or should I do this now? I might do this now. Vartog!
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh,
ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh my god, that gave me a bloody heart attack. Oh, that's some nice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my heart is pounding just a little bit right now. I appreciate that a lot. Always fun to be frightened. I am so sorry. I don't think you are. Let's be honest. You're sitting there chuckling to yourself now for making me jump like that. Alright, give me a sec. Look, Christopher being the kindest husband of them all.
Drink up, bitch, it's hydrate time.
Okay, I'll drink up. Thank you, Kakash. You know who I am.
It would be hard not to notice the Grey Warden and her eclectic entourage. I hear you seek the aid of Orzammar's finest.
Need
yes,
aid.
The treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's
Accidental jump scares
are.
are.
Is that the treaty only compels
Yeah,
our
most
king,
people like to do them.
and we are sadly lacking.
Usually they do creeper sounds or something like that. That one definitely worked. Jesus Christ. There's some way I could
prince
help.
Is the rightful king. A disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrimond for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests.
I thought King Endrin himself supported Harrimond.
That Harrimond would take advantage of the dying king's delirium.
It's been a while since we got a creeper. It's because Laura never shows up, that's why.
After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be.
I promise I am no spy.
Would you be willing to prove that? Harrimond has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him.
His eyes are very, very black.
A stranger were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrimond's deception.
Irrefutable evidence, which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
What kind of
Harrimond promised
evidence?
the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrimond can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrimond gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Where did
That's
you
not
get
important.
them?
If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
And there's someone you could report
Normally,
him
the
to.
Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. They are the scholars who manage our laws.
I can still feel my heart going at the moment.
They are the final arbiters of all disputes in Orzammar. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Harrimond's aunt's first cousin.
Lord Harriman's aunt's first cousin. That is...
An unbiased opinion.
I'm sorry, but what? His first... No, his aunt's... He'd hold a distant relative over his duty.
Surfacers to understand the importance of family in Orzammar. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Balin's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie. Will you do it?
I'll have to think about this.
If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
I'm not gonna swear allegiance to anyone just quite yet.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Look at us just glowing in the background.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize a Grey Warden?
I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there any way I can break this stalemate?
I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Ferender, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Okay, well, that was not... See, I don't know what to do with this. Ooh. So if you will help Prince God inform Dulin.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Ferender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have a treaty obliging Orzammar to aid against the blight.
And that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
What do you want me to do?
If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont's name.
I don't know.
Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping
How
down.
do you know which one is the right... Do you want me to find out why?
Greetings, slightly taller dwarf lady. My name is Eurus McDwarf. I am also running for the position as king. I run on the platform of free beer for everyone and keeping the elves
With your
poor.
order's reputation,
That's the one. That's the one I'm gonna back.
Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I don't
But I'm
want to
afraid
start
your
picking
only choice is
sides.
to wait until there's a winner. Lord
Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working.
You got my vote. Fuck this filthy.
Change your mind? Let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Okay, but like, can someone try and prove to me which one's the right one? I don't just want to do like. Let's go into the royal palace. Fuck's sake, this is hard. Ah, God, these are so long. This is an old game. Why are these? Let's go this way first, shall we? Ooh, a nice little bath.
Warden senses tingling.
What?
Let's make this quick. On its side if I must. Right. It's either you or me. And it isn't going to be me. Here comes trouble.
Down you go.
I can see why.
What's going on?
As you wish.
By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to... Thanks again, Warden.
Okay.
This should be easy enough.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, another love letter. We like the love letters. Now we just need to figure out... I think it's this one. Dear Sir John, the ministrations, while well-intentioned, hold no promise. Do not despair, for it is not you. It is of me. I require an interval to acquaint myself with the personage you awakened. I'm certain we can maintain an amiable record, and that engagements with our mutual associations will not be awkward. Very interesting. Thank you. And thank you. So I love how I just killed, like, you know, thieves. While in the meantime, I am just going around. Basically doing the same thing. I am queen now. All hail Queen Nika. Yo. Hola.
No one enters
As
the
you
prince's
wish.
estate. No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Darn it. Someone tell me what to do.
A new offensive is required against the Darkspawn, says Lord Balin.
Wall carving. Is there any other doors I can go into?
News of the hour. Support Lord Balin at your peril. Evidence suggests Lord Balin considering widespread military draft.
Right, so that is down in the Dark Roads. Is that what it's called? That is also. And that's just in the dust thingies. That's Circle of Magi, whatever. And that's the chantry thing. Right, until someone tells me what to do, I am gonna go to do the chantry thing. Because Mama's not got a clue. Like, for me, it's just a bit too coincidental that there was only one person with the king when he died. So I am inclined to go with Balin. Christopher, which one's the right choice? You always tell me what to do.
You're back?
Oh.
And why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one...
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
Eurus McDwarf here. I have to cut my campaign short, much to the surprise of myself and everyone else. It has been uncovered that I am in fact an animated garden gnome. Also I got caught sniffing red sugar and am now facing 15 years in the slammer.
Gosh darn it, Eurus. Now who am I supposed to choose? I'm on my way there now. Yeah. I'm not really on my way now, but...
What is that smell? Dwarven vomit. Charming.
I feel like dwarven vomit is the same as any other kind of vomit.
I tried Dwarven Ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked surfers into drinking, as a joke.
Okay.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide?
I'm nervous.
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie.
Okay, new quest. Something is working behind the scenes in Ferelden. The notes you have acquired from dead or terrified adventurers point to an ancient evil, or at least an ancient man telling stories of ancient evil. You have cause to speak with Vilmaron, who lives somewhere in Denerim. Okay.
Ooh. Hey, there's two of you.
What are you looking at, stranger?
Are you Ordell?
I could be. What business is it of yours?
I met your daughter.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
What kind of monster throws his child out on the street?
I'm the monster, not the castless wretch that filled my daughter with his brat. I've got a family and a reputation to protect. I'm not letting one stupid girl drag us all down.
If you don't take her back, she'll die.
You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
He's a baby, not a cur. Could you pretend your child never existed?
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought. Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting.
There we go, just like that. That's what I thought. You.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
He agreed to let you hold prayer meetings.
You truly walk in the light, friend. I
Damn
already
right.
found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Okay. Wait, is it not in here? Oh well. Not now. Now we have to go find the thief and speak to Zerlinda, tell her to come home. The Circle of Magi's tower, standing off the shore of Lake Calenhad, precedes the mages themselves. It was built by the Avar 1,000 years ago before being conquered by the Tevinter Imperium. This is a very long loading screen. I don't know why they're so long. Alright, first things first.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
Your father wants you both to come home.
I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Okay. It's a good thing I'm gonna be queen then, huh?
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor cripple.
Here's
You're
5
as kind as
silvers.
you are beautiful. I owe you when I get back on my feet. If my feet still worked. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill?
Tell me about Dust
Pretty
Town.
much as you see it. The raw stone where the castless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a
Sad,
branded face
though.
in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
What do you mean by
Means you don't
brand?
exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
How did you get
I'd
crippled?
say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper.
Oof, that's... What's a Carta?
Well, now I know you're not from here. The Carta's who runs Dust Town. Jarvia's got her boys everywhere. They tell you, and you jump, because they're the only ones with the coin and the steel to get whatever they want.
Tell me about
Pretty much
Dust
as
Town.
you see
Oh,
it. The ro-
I've already
you're born
asked
to wear
that.
a branded
I should get going now. Right. Idle dwarf. Oh, piggies!
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
I'm Nicalia.
My man
Pleased
used
to meet
say
you.
they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
No, that doesn't happen.
When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky.
Okay, that's a bit interesting.
What do you want, Morty? You're out of your element down here.
What makes you think I'm looking for anything?
I'm no fool. Nobody just wanders around in Dust Town. You're here looking for me, and I don't like it. You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Bad for you.
Okay.
Warden senses tingling. Let's end this.
Warden senses tingling.
Run while you can.
Proving receipts. Make active. The thief didn't have the stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests. Ooh, Papa. What? Oh, thank you for the follow, Red Sam. Appreciate it. What was I? Okay, the thief didn't. The receipt on his body suggests that he may have passed it to someone in the proving grounds. Right, proving grounds were in the middle, weren't they? Just gonna shout again, Christopher! Can you hear me? Pum, 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 pum.
Eurus McDwarf again. The campaign is back on. It turns out that the red sugar allegations had no legs to stand on in the assembly, even though I totally did that stuff. Anyway, if I become king, I'm lifting the export ban on red spinel items and mini forges, whatever those are.
Oh my god, good catch. Red sugar. Oh, Christopher. I know you are playing thingy, but who do I go with? Tell me what to do. Tell me who to choose. Who's the right choice?
Let's get started. There are many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
He's not listening, is he?
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
I am the son of a starstruck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
You can
Complete
be.
fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time, and you're not a complete fool.
What an utter relief.
And don't worry about the boots. Kings don't need to dress themselves. That's what advisors are for, isn't it?
Oh, I love that, Liana.
And starstruck maids, apparently.
This should be easy.
I think we're gonna go for the sun. I think that's probably gonna be the right answer. Probably not, but we're gonna go with it nonetheless. Long loading screen again. Right, proving fan.
I hear there are all kinds of rules that govern the proving. They get very mad if you break the rules.
Let's talk to the proving
Good day,
master.
stranger. Welcome to the proving arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
What's the proving?
Oh, I forget you surfacers do things so differently. The provings are where the best fighters in Orzammar prove their worth and the worth of their houses. Provings can also settle matters of honor. Whoever wins receives Valos Atredum, the ancestors' blessing. Whoever loses is deemed unworthy. All judgments in the ring are final.
Sounds like fun. Oh, and there's a proving happening today. Let's start with that.
Proving this afternoon to honor King Endrin's memory. All the best fighters in Orzammar will face each other in sight of the ancestors and win honor for their champions.
Sounds like fun.
Enjoy our grand city.
Alright, let's see. That's locked. Guessing the other side is also locked. Right.
Piotr Nidukin fights like he's in the Legion of the Dead. You should see his eyes. Mad eyes.
Huh. Pass it on to someone in the proving grounds. I don't think I can already do it because it's probably behind these doors and all.
I heard a bunch of Harrowmont supporters dropped out at the last minute.
Must the provings be so violent?
So we'll wait till later to finish that part. Right, let's go to Balin's guy. It'd be great if I could take both quests. Choices.
Do you miss the cloister much? I heard you were quite happy there.
Yes, I was generally. It was peaceful and it gave me a new start.
In case he doesn't answer, Kakashi plays on Xbox.
But sometimes I am glad
Oh, he does answer. At least he answers someone.
There were bothersome things about the place. Well, bothersome people. Yep. He's got me muted, I think, Akash. So you can hear his friends. Well, listen to your wife when you can listen, you know, when you can talk to your friends instead, right? Your wife is complaining. I think he just likes the power of being able to mute me sometimes. On Steam or Microsoft?
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Harrowmont is the voice of stagnation and ruin.
This man.
I hope you're not wasting my time. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
Duna wants me to champion her
there
again.
There can be no further business between us. Now, do you wish my prince's support, or will you risk everything to aid the usurper?
Okay.
I have the promissory notes right here. Just take them to Lady Dace and Lord Helmy, and show them Harrowmont is not as honest as he claims. Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. And just to be clear, all deals are off if you fight that proving for Harrowmont.
Okay. So, what should my punishment for him be? Should I just let him, make him sleep on the sofa? I feel like that's a decent enough, punishment for muting me.
Raise your voice in favor of
No,
Lord
idiot.
Balin.
Make who's the... Oh, so he does listen. I asked you which one to go for. Balin or Haramont? And you did not respond. I just turned you up a smidge. Oh,
the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Balin. I mean, I had already chosen that quest by now because, you know, you were not responding to me. He's a dick, but he's the better dick. I'd have to try the dick before I can confirm that, but thank you very much for confirming my choice already. I appreciate it, Christopher. Yes, I am Nicalia.
The surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult.
You can go back to your friends now, Christopher.
It must be much harder to find them.
Are you Lady Days?
And what business would you have with me? Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough. There's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Well.
I cannot. Not for weeks. He is leading a Deep Roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
I'll go tell him.
Thank you.
Everyone wants me to go into his...
site. He left me with this map in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually no one is allowed past the front lines. Good luck.
Ooh, well, at least we can get in now. Although at this point, I feel like we might not be able to do that this stream anymore.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can
is this
you people
the,
just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Oberyn. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do, that's how this always ends.
Okay, well, I'll find her, it's fine.
I'm afraid of some cub war.
Alright, to the Tapsters anyway, because I want to talk to that other person. And then we'll quickly go to the Circle of Magi. I keep wanting to say Maggie, and I... It's Dutchifying things. So we were talking about upgrades for PCs earlier in the Discord. On that note, if you've not joined the Discord yet, !Discord will give you the link. But yeah, Yeti's helped me decide on some new pieces for my PC to upgrade things. Loading screens will be much quicker then.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia
Ooh.
incurs when providing your protection?
Can I not speak to these people?
It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens. That no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia's not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
No, I'll come too. Yep.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
That sounded like a threat.
Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you how dangerous Orzammar is?
Take a good look. Do you really want to
All right,
start
you
this?
win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
And stay gone.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
What do you know about this
I've
Jaria?
never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
What do you know about her
Band of
Carta?
casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
Jurist McDwarf here. I have been captured by the Stonemason Guild. They didn't like my criticism of a famous wall engraving depicting a dwarf chiseling a famous wall engraving of a cheese. I thought it was quite unoriginal. And soon I shall be thrown into the lava pits for my criticism of the local artist community.
Oh no, we'll forever miss you, Jurist. You're the one true king we should have had.
These casteless, they're all the same. Beggars, thugs, and murderers, everyone. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Enjoying
I'm
writing these Kakash, because I
don't
am.
think we have any more to talk about.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Alright, to the tapster. Oh, now we can go in there.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm
To be honest,
saying,
I'm hardly
right?
writing them. It's almost entirely references to dwarf things, particularly in Infamous Dwarf Fortress Tale. Infamous Dwarf Fortress Tale. What? Also, you are... I don't know that. I don't know anything. It's fun to listen to. Controversial opinion.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at Tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I'm always like that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the casts are even necessary.
Do you know anything about this Carta?
Passed laws prohibiting the casteless from holding any job a legitimate citizen can do. Of course they turn to crime. What else can they do?
I have news.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
Why vote for Harrowmont if you do not?
Candidate. You must think I'm pretty soddy naive, huh? They're all the same, well-dressed, blood-sucking cave ticks.
I like
I'll
this
have to
guy.
inform Mother that Lord Harrowmont hasn't bought our vote after all.
Alright, let's go to the circle. I like doing side quests. We usually ignore side quests. I miss doing side quests and getting distracted. I can't wait till we get back onto Fallout 4 just because of that. It'll be good. But first, Friday, Fallout 3. Loading, loading, loading. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't think I can travel from here, can I? No.
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that's a traditional Ferelden lamb and pea stew. Do you like it?
Oh, so it was lamb.
This should be easy enough.
It had a certain texture I don't normally associate with lamb.
Let's get
They
started.
didn't make lamb and pea stew for you in Lothering?
We ate simply there. Whole grains made into biscuits or bread, and vegetables from the garden, cooked lightly. No heavy stews.
Ah, so the last lamb you had was probably cooked Orlesian style. Food shouldn't be frilly and pretentious like that. Now, here in Ferelden, we do things right. We take our ingredients, throw them in the largest pot we can find, and cook them for as long as possible until everything is a uniform grey colour.
Delicious.
As soon as it looks completely bland and
Both murdered probably the most infamous dwarf fortress settlement there ever was. Things like export ban and the wall engravings are real things that happen in it. Fair enough. And is that what game? Is that... Or I don't think that's Dragon Age, because that does not sound like a Dragon Age name. Dwarf Fortress. Oh, that makes sense. I'm fairly sure that you've... An infamous Dwarf Fortress tale. You literally said Dwarf Fortress. I read that as in, you know, a Dwarf Fortress. Not the game, Dwarf Fortress. It's fine. Next month I am gonna go blonde, so my brain actually matches my hair color. It'll be easier to tell. Tired of these loading screens. Oh, of course, the actual name of the fortress is Koganusan, but the name just roughly translates it to both murdered in that particular. That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but, you know, it's easier to pronounce, at least. So I'll go with that.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemons saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait.
I mean...
Did you hear that?
It's lagging a little bit, and I don't know why.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Right.
Run while you can.
On it.
I'll try to be merciful.
Yeah, I've got the patch, but let's be honest. Remember all the issues that I had on the first part? Just a little bit of a buggy game.
As you wish.
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
Dun dun dun.
What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins.
Something you need, my dear?
I had a dream about the
Yes, me
archdemon.
too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think you're probably right.
You know how some people want to be right all the time?
No.
Me, not so much. I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Oh God. So laggy. Right, let's keep going.
On it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know why it's suddenly laggy though. Like, did we get to a point that just destroys everything? I swear to God, if I have to fight something again. Okay. We good. We good. Just loading for 5 hours. I suppose a game this old would inevitably have some technical issues. Yeah, it's probably also why my loading screens are taking so long, because I feel like they weren't this long like previous stream, for example. But right now, they're just a very long time.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
Irving, I have another favorite. Just a bit. I don't think she minds. She still wants to learn, though.
Fascinating. I suppose the
got
Circle
933.
should be flattered.
She wants to learn that is a worthy goal.
I cannot deny anyone, dwarf or
I like
elf,
this.
the chance to learn. Knowledge should not be withheld from those who seek it. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Thank you. She's going to be overjoyed.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when
No, she won't be. You'll have an extra pair of hands to help rebuild. Think she'll be very interested in what happened.
Will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven
I like
neighbor.
this. This is so
Yes,
nice.
The more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are
Remember
starting
her.
to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
When does she show up again? Because I vaguely remember it, but I can't say for sure. Is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
She's your arcanist in Inquisition. Ah, that's probably why.
I wish you well.
I can't wait for Inquisition.
Always be welcome here.
I think on the weekend I'm gonna start the first episodes of Dragon Age 2. Record, like, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 episodes of that. And then once, well, we're almost done with this. Oh, like, you look, a fight. I think we'll have, like, what? 3 streams left of this, maybe? Depends if we do DLC, then we might have more. And then after that, we're going straight into Inquisition.
Jurist McDwarf here one last time. I survived the lava pits on account of being a garden gnome of particularly robust construction. I have given up on my ambitions of being Dwarf King. Turns out the Stonemason Guild have significant sway in dwarven politics, so I have decided to settle on becoming a mushroom farmer.
Probably the safest choice, Jurist. Probably the safest choice. You know, people like their shrooms, especially if they give some extra fun bits. Why is this taking so long? There we go, we finally got to it.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Oh god.
Only one.
That's quite a few.
Desperation is an ugly perfume. As you wish.
Well, oh,
This should be easy enough.
less not dwarves, less elves.
Time for some fun.
These tech species were worth every blood. I mean, I'm sort of. I feel like you probably got quite a few of them saved up at this point, don't you?
Watch out! Stay still.
Because you're always here. Sometimes you're even already here before I even start. I feel like I start stream, I open up the tab that says who's in the stream, and you're already there, Kakash. Got like 80k, 18k, so you can do it 18 more times. Alright. I think it's this way. Alright. So in about 5 hours we'll get to Orzammar again. Give Dagna the good news. I keep messing about with this book. Like, I keep just doing this with it. I'm gonna put it away because I'm destroying it. I'm gonna mess with my blue tack instead. Loading, loading, loading. But yeah, no, I am looking forward to Inquisition. It'll be good. Get myself some sexy nightly, what? Templar man meat? Is he a Templar? Can't remember now. There we go. Knight
you.
Commander
And it's
Cucken.
been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the
Shush.
circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said.
First, Enchanter Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since your Relden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books, tuition?
Lay the token of your gratitude.
Of course, a reward. I was just bringing some lyrium in from the storeroom. Will that do? I have either a lyrium rune that can be implanted in any weapon, or some of the serum mages use. Which do you want?
Oh, I meant for me. I didn't think that she...
Here you go. I hope it's enough to thank you.
I don't want
I'll
a
never forget what
reward.
you did.
I thought
If you
she
ever
meant...
go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
I thought it was to take with her to the mages, for fuck's sake. Oh well. I don't like getting rewarded for stuff like that. Let's see. Can we sell?
Outsiders?
Oh.
Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Your allegiance to Balin is clear.
Not your
Why?
business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Let me see what you have in your
I'll
store.
take your gold. You're good for that.
Right. That one. Morgan's robes. Ooh, plus 0.5 health regen. Massive and heavy. Alright, you can have that. This. Those are all gifts. Keep getting so many gifts. Greenstone. More gifts. Alright, in the meantime, let's have a quick look. Alistair, my love. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Inventory. You can't wear them yet. What his... I'm gonna not auto level him. This has spell resistance. Mental resistance. I'm gonna give her this one instead. No, which one does she have? Okay, the one she's got now is better. Let's sell the other one then.
Like to buy something, I hope.
Right, okay. Sell this. We're gonna keep all of those. Redcliffe shield, we don't need that. Sell that. And that'll be it. Right, next up. Save, and we are gonna call that quits for today. Because we need to go into the what's it called? Dark Roads next, and I want to be able to not having to leave if I start that. Or, you know, cut it. Do like 20 minutes of it before we have to close it down. I'd rather do that in one whole stream, so that will be for next week. So yeah, it's like I said, if you've not already joined the Discord, don't forget to follow me if you want to see more of this. We've got the YouTube channel to have all the VoDs available, and I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.